What if the country you live in has been solving problems wrong your entire life? Japan figured out solutions to everyday annoyances decades ago, and most of the world still has no idea these things exist. From the way they sleep, to the way they eat, to the way their cities are built, every single idea on this list will make you stop and say, wait, why don't we do that? Stick around, because number 1 will blow your mind. Number 26. Heated toilet seats. Let us start with something that sounds simple but changes everything. In Japan, almost every toilet seat is heated. Not just warm, but perfectly warm to your body temperature. You never sit down on cold porcelain again. Ever. But it does not stop there. These toilets also have built-in bidets, automatic lids that open when you walk in, deodorizers, and even music to cover any embarrassing sounds. They thought of everything. And the best part? These are not luxury hotel features. They are in regular homes, restaurants, and public bathrooms all over Japan. Now, you are probably thinking, okay, cool toilet, but what about something that helps outside the house? Well, hold on, because number 25 takes Japanese genius straight to the streets. Number 25. Tactile paving. For the visually impaired, look down at the sidewalk in Japan and you will see rows of yellow textured tiles. These are called tenji blocks, and they are a navigation system built directly into the ground for people who are visually impaired. The raised dots mean stop or caution. The raised lines mean keep walking in this direction. This system was invented in Japan in 1967 by a man named Seiichi Miyake, who wanted to help a friend losing their sight. Today, it is used in over 100 countries around the world. One man's love for his friend literally changed how the entire world builds its sidewalks. But speaking of things built into the ground, number 24 takes underground engineering to a level that will genuinely shock you. If you are finding these ideas as fascinating as we do, here is your reminder to subscribe so you never miss a video like this. Number 24. Underground flood control tunnels. Tokyo sits in one of the rainiest regions in the world. Instead of letting floods destroy the city, Japan built the metropolitan area outer underground discharge channel, which is basically a massive underground cathedral system that collects floodwater from rivers and channels it safely away. It has 5 massive silos, each the size of a space shuttle standing upright, connected by tunnels that stretch nearly 7 kilometers. It can pump 200 tons of water per second. This thing looks like something out of a science fiction movie, and it saves Tokyo from flooding almost every single year. Pretty incredible what you can build underground. But number 23 is something Japan built above ground that the rest of the world desperately needs. Number 23. Noise-canceling walls. On highways, Japan lines many of its highways with specially designed transparent noise barrier walls. These are not just regular walls. They are engineered to absorb and deflect sound so that neighborhoods right next to busy expressways stay quiet. Some of them are curved at the top to redirect sound waves upward instead of outward. The result is that people living near major highways in Japan experience dramatically less noise pollution than people in other countries. Peace and quiet, engineered into the infrastructure. And while Japan is protecting your ears outside, number 22 is all about what they figured out about protecting your body inside. Number 22. Forest bathing. Shinrin-yoku. Japan did not just enjoy nature. They studied it, named it, and turned it into medicine. Shinrin-yoku means forest bathing, and it is the practice of spending slow, mindful time in a forest, not hiking or exercising, just being present among the trees. Japanese scientists discovered that trees release chemicals called phytoncides, and when humans breathe them in, it lowers blood pressure, reduces stress hormones, boosts the immune system, and improves mood. The Japanese government now prescribes forest bathing as part of national health programs. They literally have certified healing forests. The outside world is medicine. Japan knew that before anyone else. But number 21 proves Japan also figured out something genius about the inside of your home. Number 21. Washitsu, the multi-purpose room. Traditional Japanese rooms called washitsu are designed to be everything at once. The floor is covered in tatami mats, which are firm, clean, and comfortable to sit or sleep on. There is almost no furniture. A low table folds away. The bedding, called futons, rolls up and goes into a closet. The room transforms from a bedroom to a living room to a dining room within minutes. This is not just minimalism for the sake of aesthetics. It is a deeply practical design philosophy that makes small spaces feel large and keeps a home clutter-free. Japan mastered the art of living with less long, before tiny house culture was ever a trend. Small spaces done brilliantly. And number 20 is another design solution Japan cracked that nobody else thought of first. Number 20. Convenience store culture. Konbini. In most countries, a convenience store sells chips and soda. In Japan, the konbini, short for convenience store, is an entirely different kind of place. You can get freshly made hot food, pay your bills, send mail, print documents, buy concert tickets, withdraw cash, and pick up prescription medicine, all from a clean, well-organized store that is open 24 hours a day. The food quality is genuinely good. The onigiri, rice balls, are made fresh. The sandwiches are soft and filled generously. Japan figured out that a convenience store could actually be convenient in every meaning of the word. Now that we are talking about food, number 19 is a Japanese food innovation that the entire world copied but never quite matched. Number 19. Instant noodles. Yes, instant ramen was invented in Japan. Momofuku Ando created it in 1958 after seeing long lines of hungry people waiting for a hot meal after World War II. He wanted to make noodles that anyone could prepare with just hot water in under 3 minutes. He later invented cup noodles in 1971 after seeing American buyers try to eat his noodles from a styrofoam cup with a fork. He watched, learned, and redesigned. Today, over 100 billion servings of instant noodles are eaten every year worldwide. One man's observation of a problem became a global food revolution. Food solved. But number 18 is about Japan solving something that stressed people out every single morning. Number 18, the Shinkansen bullet train. The Shinkansen launched in 1964 and immediately changed what people thought transportation could be. It travels at speeds of over 300 kilometers per hour, connecting cities that used to take half a day to reach in under 2 hours. But speed is only part of the story. The Shinkansen is famous for being on time to within seconds. If a train is delayed by more than 5 minutes, passengers receive a written apology. The average delay across the entire network is less than 1 minute per trip. In decades of operation, there has never been a single passenger death from a derailment or collision. Engineering, punctuality, and safety, all at 300 kilometers per hour. Now, what if we told you Japan also figured out a genius solution for when the train gets too crowded? Number 17 will surprise you. Number 17. The Oshiya. Pushers. On train platforms. During rush hour in Tokyo, train platforms get so packed that trains physically cannot fit everyone. Japan's solution? Professional pushers called Oshiya, or passenger arrangement staff. These uniformed workers stand on the platform and gently but firmly push passengers into train cars so the doors can close. It sounds chaotic, but it works because everyone cooperates. There is no shoving, no arguments, no fighting. People accept it as part of the system, and trains run on time. Japan turned a crowded problem into a coordinated solution just by making it an official, organized process. Coordination is everything. And number 16 shows how Japan coordinated something that most countries still handle badly. Number 16. Disaster preparedness culture. Japan sits on one of the most geologically active regions on Earth. Earthquakes, tsunamis, and typhoons are a regular reality. So Japan built an entire culture around being ready. School children practice earthquake drills regularly. Buildings are engineered to sway without collapsing. Cities have elevated evacuation routes marked clearly everywhere. Emergency supply packs are common in homes and offices. When a major earthquake hits, the Japanese response is remarkably calm and coordinated because everyone has practiced. Other countries react to disasters. Japan prepares for them. That difference in mindset saves thousands of lives. Japan prepares for the worst. But number 15 is about how Japan also perfected something that makes everyday life quietly better. Number 15. Vending machine. Culture. Japan has over 5 million vending machines, one for roughly every 25 people. But these are not just soda machines. Japanese vending machines sell hot coffee, hot soup, ice cream, fresh eggs, umbrellas, neckties, flowers, books, toys, and in some places full meals. They are everywhere, on mountain hiking trails, on quiet rural roads, inside train stations. They are always stocked, always clean, and almost never vandalized. Japan turned the humble vending machine into a complete retail experience that fills gaps in every corner of the country. If you are finding these ideas as fascinating as we do, here is your reminder to hit the like button right now. Subscribe so you never miss a video like this, and share this with someone who loves learning something new. Now, back to the genius of Japan, because number 14 is something that changed how humans think about work forever. Number 14. Kaizen, the philosophy of continuous improvement. Kaizen is a Japanese business philosophy that simply means change for the better. The idea is that instead of waiting for a big breakthrough, you make tiny improvements every single day. Small changes, consistently applied, compound into massive results over time. Toyota used this philosophy to become one of the most efficient car manufacturers on Earth. Workers at every level were encouraged to spot problems and suggest fixes. No idea was too small. The result was a company that continuously improved faster than its competitors could keep up with. Today, Kaizen is taught in business schools worldwide, but Japan was practicing it on factory floors decades before the rest of the world caught on. Continuous improvement. That principle is powerful in business, but number 13 shows Japan applying that same thinking to art. Number 13. Kintsugi, fixing broken things with gold. When something breaks in many cultures, you throw it away. In Japan, there is an art form called kintsugi, which means golden joinery. When a bowl or a cup breaks, kintsugi artists repair the cracks using lacquer mixed with gold, silver, or platinum. The result is that the broken object becomes more beautiful than it was before. The philosophy behind it is that breakage and repair are part of the history of an object, not something to hide. This idea has spread far beyond pottery. Therapists, coaches, and artists worldwide now use kintsugi as a metaphor for human resilience. Your scars do not make you weaker, they make you more interesting. Japan turned broken into beautiful. And number 12 is about something Japan built that made an entire city more beautiful just by existing. Number 12. Capsule hotels. In 1979, Japan introduced the capsule hotel, a concept that sounds crazy until you try it. Instead of a regular hotel room, you get a private sleeping pod, roughly 2 meters long and 1 meter wide, equipped with a mattress, lighting, a small TV, and an outlet. Bathrooms are shared but immaculately clean. The idea came from the need to give tired businessmen a place to sleep near train stations after missing the last train home. Today, capsule hotels have evolved into stylish, affordable options loved by travelers worldwide. Japan took the concept of a bed and stripped it to the absolute essential, then made it cool. Stripped down and brilliant. Number 11 is another example of Japan stripping something down to its most brilliant form. Number 11. Bento box culture. The Japanese bento box is a masterclass in organization, nutrition, and beauty all at once. A traditional bento is a packed meal with carefully divided compartments holding rice, protein, vegetables, and a small treat. Every item has its place. Nothing gets soggy. The meal is balanced, portioned, and visually pleasing. Japanese parents sometimes spend an hour crafting kyarabin, character bento boxes shaped like cartoon characters, animals, or scenes from nature. Nutrition became an art form. Eating became something worth caring about aesthetically, not just nutritionally. Food as art. But number 10 is where Japan turned an everyday social habit into something deeply moving. Number 10. The Japanese concept of omotenashi. Omotenashi is often translated as hospitality, but that translation does not do it justice. It means selfless service, anticipating a guest's needs before they even ask. In Japan, a restaurant server refills your water without being asked. A shopkeeper bows as you leave. A hotel staff member remembers your name and your preferences. The goal of omotenashi is not just to satisfy the customer, but to make them feel genuinely cared for. It is a cultural commitment to treating every guest as if they are the most important person in the room. It is why Japanese customer service is consistently ranked the best in the world. Care as a cultural value. Number 9 takes that same care and applies it to something that affects every person's daily mental state. Number 9. The concept of ikigai. Ikigai is a Japanese concept that means your reason for waking up in the morning. It sits at the intersection of 4 questions. What do you love? What are you good at? What does the world need, and what can you be paid for? Where all 4 overlap, that is your ikigai. People in Okinawa, Japan, one of the world's blue zones where people regularly live past 100, credit ikigai as a major reason for their long lives. Purpose is not a luxury. According to Japanese wisdom, it is a health requirement. No wonder the rest of the world is paying attention. Purpose extends life. But number 8 is about something Japan invented that extends the life of your stuff. Number 8. Futuristic, reusable fabric. Wrapping. Long before plastic bags existed, Japan used furoshiki, a simple square piece of cloth that could be folded and tied in dozens of ways to wrap and carry almost anything. Gifts, groceries, bottles of wine, lunchboxes, even babies were carried using furoshiki. The technique requires zero tape, zero ribbon, and zero disposable packaging. You wrap it, you carry it, you unwrap it, and you use the cloth again. Japan had a sustainable packaging solution centuries before sustainability was a global crisis. And today, as the world scrambles to reduce plastic waste, furoshiki is making a major comeback. Old solutions, new urgency. Number 7 is another ancient Japanese idea that the modern world is rediscovering fast. Number 7. Wabi-sabi, the beauty of imperfection. Wabi-sabi is the Japanese aesthetic of finding beauty in things that are imperfect, incomplete, or impermanent. A cracked teacup, a mossy stone, a faded piece of fabric. Wabi-sabi says, these things are not flawed. They are honest. They show the passing of time, and that is something to appreciate, not erase. In a world obsessed with perfection, filters, and flawlessness, wabi-sabi is a radical idea. It says your wrinkles are beautiful, your scratch table has character, your unfinished life is still worthy. Japan codified an entire philosophy around accepting reality and finding it gorgeous. And speaking of accepting reality, number 6 is about how Japan handled one of the hardest realities a society can face. Number 6. The lost and found system. If you lose your wallet in Tokyo, there is an incredibly high chance you will get it back, cash and all. Japan has one of the most robust lost and found cultures in the world. Billions of yen in cash are turned into police stations every single year by citizens who found it and handed it in immediately. This is not just about honesty, it is about a shared social contract. Japanese children are taught from a young age that what is not yours must be returned. The entire culture operates on a deep-seated sense of collective responsibility. The result is a society where trust is the default, not the exception. Trust as infrastructure. Number 5 is another way Japan built trust into everyday life, and it involves something completely unexpected. Number 5. Noise culture. In public spaces. In Japan, talking loudly on your phone on a train is considered deeply rude. Eating while walking is frowned upon. Loud conversations in public spaces are avoided. This is not just etiquette. It reflects a profound respect for shared spaces and the people in them. The idea is that public space belongs to everyone equally, so no one person's comfort should come at the expense of another's. Quiet is a gift you give to strangers. Japan turned collective consideration into a cultural norm, and the result is public spaces that feel calm, orderly, and genuinely pleasant to be in. Quiet respect. Number 4 is about Japan taking respect in a completely different direction, one that changed the global design industry. Number 4. The philosophy of Ma, negative space. Ma is a Japanese concept that translates roughly to gap, pause, or negative space. In architecture, it is the empty space between objects. In music, it is the silence between notes. In conversation, it is the comfortable pause before speaking. Japanese design uses MA intentionally. A room is not cluttered because the empty space itself has purpose and meaning. Japanese gardens are designed so your eye moves through open space as much as it rests on a stone or a tree. The space between things is as important as the things themselves. This idea fundamentally influenced modern minimalist design, architecture, and even film editing worldwide. Japan taught the world that sometimes what you leave out matters more than what you put in. What you leave out. Number 3 takes that idea and applies it to something Japan figured out about human relationships. Number 3. Nemawashi, consensus building. In many workplaces, a boss makes a decision and tells everyone else to follow it. In Japan, the traditional approach is nemawashi, which literally means going around the roots. Before a big decision is made, leaders consult everyone who will be affected, gather feedback, build consensus, and only then move forward officially. It takes longer at the start, but once a decision is made with nemawashi, everyone is already on board. Implementation is fast, conflicts are rare, and people feel respected. Japan learned that investing time in agreement upfront saves enormous time and damage later. Invest in agreement. Number 2 is about an investment Japan made in something so simple, it is almost embarrassing that other countries have not copied it. Number 2. Sleeping pods. In offices, in amuri. In Japan, falling asleep in a meeting or on the train is not considered lazy. It is called inamuri, meaning to sleep while present, and it is seen as a sign that you worked so hard you need rest wherever you can find it. Some companies in Japan have taken this further by installing official nap pods in offices. Research backs this up completely. A 20-minute nap improves alertness, creativity, and productivity significantly. Japan normalized rest not as weakness, but as part of working hard. Meanwhile, much of the rest of the world treats exhaustion as a badge of honor and wonders why productivity keeps dropping. And that brings us to the moment you have been waiting for since the beginning of this video. We promised you number 1 would blow your mind, and we stand by that completely. Number 1. The Japanese approach to death, ending with beauty. In Japan, there is a concept called mono no aware, the bittersweet awareness that all things are impermanent. Cherry blossoms are celebrated so intensely precisely because they only last about 2 weeks. The Japanese do not look away from the fact that life ends. They look directly at it, and they find it beautiful. This philosophy shapes how Japan approaches everything from architecture that is meant to age gracefully, to rituals around death that are deeply respectful and peaceful, to the way they celebrate each season as if it might be the last. Knowing things end makes them precious. Japan built an entire way of life around that truth. That is not just genius, that is wisdom. Hey, thanks for watching. If you found these helpful, let us know in the comments. Want to see more incredible ideas from around the world that will make you rethink everything? Click on the left. And if you do not want to miss more tips and secrets, hit that subscribe button.